Hello, this is Frank Kenny again with Living in Los Angeles South Bay. And we're here at the Torrance Transit Center, actually called Mary Giordano Regional Transit Center to be exact. And this is a new facility. It was opened in 2023, and today is the 1 year anniversary. What is this, June 10th, 2023? So 24, excuse me. So it's June 10th, 2024, and we're here just as a celebration for the 1 year anniversary. Let's again here with Melody Lawrence. She's the Transit Services Manager of the facility here in Torrance. So Melody, why don't you give us a quick overview of the center here, and then we'll ask some questions from there.
Sure. Well, the center is basically our bus depot. 6 of our bus lines run out of here, out of the 12 that are available for Torrance Transit. It's kind of a multi-use facility. We have everything from a transit store that has Torrance Transit themed merchandise. There's a couple of programs for community members, both our senior taxi and our dial-a-taxi program, as well as you can buy bus passes and what have you. Also, what runs out of the transit center is during the football season, you can catch a ride to SoFi for your Rams or Chargers games. For regular bus fare is $4 round trip, which beats the 50 plus to 100 that is SoFi. Seniors are basically $1.50 at 75 cents each way. We also have Hollywood Bowls shuttle that runs out of here, and that just kind of follows their schedule. So, and those you get your tickets through the Hollywood Bowl directly.
Okay, that's great. It sounds like there's a lot of options here that you have, as it is called the Regional Transportation Center in the first place. As far as booking tickets and things like that, are you just going to, or the people just go to like the Torrance site, or where?
For bus, you can pay by cash. You can get what's called a tap card, where it's basically a refillable card, and you know, they use that kind of a swipe, just like so many things we have right now. As far as the Hollywood Bowl shuttle, you get that through Hollywood Bowl. SoFi, the SoFi games, you can use your tap card, or you can come, you can pay cash on the day of.
Okay, great. And is there a Torrance website where you can also get information about the transit center?
Yes, just with the general Torrance, it's torranceca.gov with /transit. So you can catch it there.
Okay, great, and we'll put that in the notes there.
Right.
And then also, this is right next to the railroad tracks, the old Santa Fe line, and so the anticipation is to have Metrolink come down from Redondo Beach, which eventually connects to Los Angeles, and then come down into this area here, so you can actually catch transportation all across Southern California. Is that right?
That's correct. So we're anticipating, while Metro is still in their final phases of determining what route, but the goal is for it to be here in Torrance, and then eventually, I guess, link all the way to Long Beach.
Wow, that'll be awesome, and then you can just take transportation straight from here all over Southern California.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, great, gotcha. Is there anything else that you want to add?
There's actually a couple of retail spaces that are available if somebody is interested. We have the one here is about 1,800 square feet, and there's 2 spaces here, or it could be one large space. So yes, we have those available if there are merchants who are wanting to locate at a new premier center.
Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe like a coffee shop or a sandwich shop or something like that.
Yes, coffee. I have Subway shown interest, and I believe there's a couple of coffee places that have looked at us, as well as a restaurant.
Wow, okay, great. Anything else you want to add?
Let's see, where future build is a parking structure, which will also have, they're anticipated to possibly have a police substation, as well as some other retail in the first floor, as well as parking.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for talking with us today. I appreciate your time. We're in the back of the transit center right now, and back here there's a number of bus depot spots. parking spots. I'm not sure what you call those, but there's a number of parking spots back here for buses. So you can catch a bus from here to any of the other locations that Melody was talking about earlier, including, going to Dodger Stadium or the Hollywood Bowl. So take a look at these. This is Frank Kenny again. I'm here with Tom Brewer. He was a city council member from 2006 to 2014. He was one of the council members that was a proponent of building this center, and it took actually 17 years to get it built. Tom, what information do you have for us on the center here?
I'll tell you, it was nice to see it open last year. We're still hoping that the Green Line comes down to Torrance. We built it with the expectation that the Green Line would come about the same time this opened. And there have been a lot of delays in that, like there were delays in this too. So that's the big hope, is that the Green Line comes here. So eventually you can park your cars in a parking structure that will be built over there and park here, hop on the train to LAX, and save yourself a trip there, which would be nice.
Yeah, that would be great, actually, being able to be here in Torrance or any of the surrounding communities, park right here, and what it would be like 10 or 15 minutes to LAX. You wouldn't have to deal with the freeway or Sepulveda or the parking or any of that other mess. It would just drop you straight off there. What other information can you provide?
Well, part of the thing in the building that we have behind us is there's supposed to be community meeting rooms there. As you and I know, it's hard to find a place for HOAs to meet. And this is one place that if you're in this neighborhood, you can use it to, for your HOA meeting. That's kind of cool. There's a big video board up there for your enjoyment too. And I'm always amazed when I come and see that. I'm not sure I'm here long enough to see anything that's on there, but it's interesting to see it. This building is such a nice building, and we approved this back in, we started approving this in 2006. And finally, when I left the council in 2014, we had approved the beginnings of what this building turned out to be.
Wow, that's awesome. And she did mention to me there's retail space here, maybe coffee shops, things like that. I think once it becomes one of the official transit centers, I know that it is already, but when people start using it, it'll be an active spot, and it'll really be one of the places to come and hang out if you want to, or but you can have a sandwich or coffee or something like that, catch train or bus, whatever it is you need to do here in the South Bay. Any other details you want to provide?
Well, I think, one of the things that we lobbied for the longest time was the Green Line to be here. Yeah. I went back to Washington a number of times to get the Green Line to come into Torrance. And if you look at the maps of all the transit centers they have, and you'll see a big hole where the South Bay is. So at some point, I'd sure like to see the Green Line come down here. And as it stands right now, it's not going to happen until at least 2033. We were hoping it was going to happen by 2028 for the Olympics, but that's the one thing I want to see, is the Green Line to come here.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm in that same boat. My background is transportation, so I'm a big transportation guy. And I know that if you go to other cities like New York or Chicago, Boston, all of those places, property values actually increase around transit centers. Where here in California, we think, oh, don't put it in my backyard, and that'll decrease my value. That is completely opposite of really what happens. So, well, thank you very much for spending time with us here, Tom.
You're welcome.
All right.
Good to see you. Appreciate it.
Well, there you have it. We've just visited the transit center, the Regional Transit Center here in Torrance, and you can see that there's a number of options available, including buses and taxis and senior rides. Eventually, the Green Line will come down here. You'll be able to take transit all over Southern California, and it's just a simple hop, skip, and a jump from your house. So if you get a chance, come on down here, but if you want to ride a bus or catch a train here in the future, definitely this will be the spot to be. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat below, and subscribe. Also, like this video so people in the future can enjoy the videos that we're going to create for the areas that we're serving. Thank you.